This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Today we have a Kitchenaid side-by-side refrigerator. Here's the model number. That the fresh food section is getting too cold, and the diffuser door that's located behind this panel is probably not closing all the way. So cold air from the freezer just keeps pouring in and effectively makes the refrigerator section a freezer also. So we're going to use this part, here's the part number, to replace the old diffuser dampener door, and it's pretty easy to repair. Just got to pull off a couple of Phillips head screws. So we had to pry off that front grate by pulling out at the bottom. It takes a little bit of effort, not super easy, but you can pry it out. And then we remove these two Phillips head screws, and then the plastic housing comes off pretty easily. And those screws are hidden underneath that panel, so you have to pry off the panel first. That comes off, and then we're just going to disconnect the little modular connector that powers the step motor on the dampener door. And we're going to pull off this little styrofoam insulation piece. And there's our power connector. And I'm going to use a little small standard head screwdriver to help me pry these apart. There we go.
Yeah. It's just
And
that
then
genre,
this
huh?
dampener assembly is just being held in by some plastic clips. So I'll use a standard head screwdriver to gently pry them back on the sides, and then I can wiggle it off. There we go. So pretty easy to get off. There's the new one. Sometimes the door gets stuck in either the closed position or the open position. If it's stuck open, your fresh food section will get super cold. If it's stuck closed, then your fresh food section will not get any cold air. There's a little door that opens. So I push the dampener assembly back into position. I put the modular connector back together, put the styrofoam, I just push it in and give it a little force so it gets all the way flat up against the back of the refrigerator wall. And then I'll put the plastic case back on top. I'll put in the two Phillips head screws. If your fresh food section isn't getting cold, it could also be other reasons. You could have some ice blockage down in the freezer. So this is one possible way to cure that problem. But if your fresh food section is super cold, this is almost for sure the problem that dampener door is stuck in the open position. So now we're going to put this grill piece back in. It goes in at the top first, and then you push in the bottom. Push it in tight. We're going to turn the freezer back on, ask for 0 degrees and then 38 degrees in the fresh food section. And we'll put the shelf back in and we're done. So I hope this helps you, and please subscribe to our channel when you get a chance.